Top tier characters have existed in fighting games across many different generations, whether it be Bardock in Season 1 of Dragon Ball FighterZ, or Luke in the beginning of Street Fighter 6. No matter what fighting game it is, you will always have characters that are going to be at the top of the tier list, and usually they're the most annoying to fight against or have tools that make it hard for the rest of the cast to deal with. And today I'm going to be talking about Ekko in 2XKO. I've been playing a lot of 2XKO lately, and Ekko honestly has been dominating the scene. Just this past week in FlyQuest Fighters, the tournament that they had for 2XKO, you see Ekko in literally every single team in that tournament. And listen, I know what you're going to say, all the Yasuo players complaining about Ekko. No, Yasuo was crazy too, and people are playing that character as well. But today this video is going to be about Ekko and how I like to fight against Ekko in 2XKO, seeing as I'm a challenger ranked player, and I fight a lot of pros and just people that do well in tournaments. This past Thursday, I got 9th in TNS, which was my first TNS that I entered for 2XKO, and that's pretty hype. I did a lot better than I thought I would, losing to Hikari and Yami. So let's get right into the video and talk about how we can fight this character. Alright, let's get into the video, right? So, one of the biggest things about Ekko for me is that you have to worry about this character whether he's on the screen or not. And what I mean by that is, even as an assist, right, this character has not one, but 2 of the best assists in the game. Timewinder there, if it's out long enough and they get hit by it, you get a full combo. Right? Full combo, I could just run up and get a combo from literally anywhere on the screen. And it just lingers for so long. And then my time, right? Everyone knows my time. Super fast, strike assist. His hurt box is not even out until he's already on the screen. On hit, he gets a full combo. Right? And then on block, he can still, it's a true block string, right? If you get hit with the first one, you can tag and you're plus 16 in their face, right? 2 of the best assists in the game, which he also has as special moves, right? He's able to use meter super efficiently. He has good normals, right? He has this 3M overhead that's kind of hard to block. Air dash he can do into the cross-up move. Right, he uses meter super efficiently. Right, he uses meter super efficiently. He can do multiple supers in one combo. I don't know how to do it personally. I don't play Ekko, but multiple supers in one combo, and I think these are all different things that make him so strong. Right? Especially the assist, right? And especially if you're using the 2x assist fuse. Because just whenever you get your assist, right, and you see your opponent with something, you can literally just do that, right? I was like 3/4 away. You do that, they get hit or block, you just tag into Ekko and you're plus in their face, right? You get a combo, whatever. So, let's talk about some ways to deal with Ekko, okay? So the first thing that I like to think about when I am facing an Ekko player is, what is their playstyle, right? Are they being kind of reserved, calling Timewinder to help in neutral? Are they rushing you down, trying to hit you with overheads, you know? And this will kind of determine what you need to look out for in the matchup. So if they're rushing you down, right, there are things they're going to be trying to do, like hitting you like with this overhead here, calling assist. Get a full combo. And even if you block it, they're still plus in your face. So that's one thing you need to look out for. The way to deal with that is you want to make sure that you're parrying the overhead, because that's where you're going to get the most reward out of it. And the thing with parrying the overhead is you can also look out for this air cross-up with parry as well. It's still hard to do. It's different timing for sure. But you get a full combo if you parry either one of these. It's scale damage, but it's worth doing for sure, in my opinion, rather than like allowing him to do it, call an assist, and still be plus in your face. I feel like Ekko has a lot of what I like to call fake shit, and it's more like knowledge checks, and if you don't know, then it's extremely hard to deal with. So one of the strings that I see a lot of like newer Ekko players doing is they'll do something like this, right? And they'll do that replay after that special move that they do, and you can parry that on reaction. I'll show you guys real quick. I'll do 2 recordings with Ekko. One where he does it and stops, and then one where he does it twice. Parry. No parry. Parry. If you're looking for it, you can react. See? So that is something you definitely need to do, because as soon as you take that off the table, the Ekko player will know that you're looking for it, and they'll have to start changing up their offensive sequences. They'll know that they can't just freely do this against you and be safe or get more pressure off of an assist call. So once you take that off the table, then they'll know, okay, this player knows some things about Ekko and how to deal with them. The thing about Ekko is his block strings are really good, so he can do something like this. Right, and all of that's a true block string. And notice how the 2M was kind of late there, so if someone does retreating guard, they're going to get clipped by that 2M right there. And the combo just continues after that special move. So you want to make sure you wait for that 2M before you do retreating guard for sure, so that you don't get clipped in the process of, you know, trying to get out of his offensive sequence. You want to make sure that you're keeping the Ekko player honest. Another thing to look out for is like roll shenanigans on wake up. If he tries to do like charged roll there, it'll be variable frame data, but there'll be instances where they are not plus, right? And they're just trying to get one over on you. You want to make sure if you see that and they don't cover it with an assist, that you like at least try to jump out or just block and then push block. And that leads into the next thing I'm going to talk about, which is Burrito / Kebab OS. So good Ekko players will have these down pat. And honestly, I don't like testing whether or not they know how to do the Burrito or Kebab OS. I don't know how to do it, so I'm not going to demonstrate it here. But essentially, it's when they do, you know, in the corner, and then you see them do this, jump back, Timewinder, whatever, do their crazy shit. And it covers all options, right? So I personally don't like to take the risk of, like, get up attacking or trying to roll out unless I, like, have a feeling that they don't really know how to do it. I think the best option in the corner there is probably to just block the first hit and then push block. And you want to pay attention to whether they have assist or not. If they have assist, then I'd probably be more careful, because they can call assist to kind of cover the push block. That's more of like a next level, next layer type of thing. And if they don't have assist, then you definitely want to push block, get them off of you, jump out, whatever you have to do. Honestly, that's about as best as it gets for counterplay to Kebab or Burrito OS, because it's that strong. And honestly, I don't know if it'll be in the game that much longer. I don't think it should be, because a character like Ekko, with all of the mix-ups and damage that he does and support that he has for other characters and everything else, I don't think his Oki should be that strong, personally speaking. I also, though, I feel like I don't want them to take away all the cool teleport stuff he has, but that is just a little too egregious. But yeah, going back to the fake stuff, so something that I don't see a lot of players doing is projectile and vulnerable moves in neutral. And so if you see something like, for instance, let me do that, or do this, or do that, right? Like Alawi has forward S1 that you could do. It's still kind of hard. That punishes there. And if you notice they get hit in the air, you can call an assist and get a full combo. Right? You could do something like that. You could do something like this. Right? You could do whatever. It'll be a lot easier too if you're a little bit closer. That's just an example, right? So if you can react quick enough and you see him just throwing it out, that one for the jump back, you have to wait a little bit. It's a little too late. And you just punish him. You get a free 286 damage for him just throwing random shit out in neutral. Something to think about for sure. And then another thing is his jump back. Let me remove these. Jump back Timewinder did get nerfed. So now he's minus 67 on that. Which means if he's not covering it with an assist, boom, free jump in. You get offense. You have enough time to like jump over, land in front of him, and then punish in certain angles. But if you notice he doesn't have assist and he's just throwing that back. Throwing it back. Goddamn. And he's just jumping back and throwing it. Then you can get a jump in and a full punish there. So there are some instances where you want to interact with Timewinder and some where you don't. If he's just like full screen right back here and he's throwing it like that, there's not much that you want to do there besides just waiting for it to either get off the screen or trying to cover it with a projectile of your own. That's probably the best option. You don't want to really jump, because if you jump, now he's plus, right? He can run up. Or let's say you jump and you didn't block, he's getting a full combo from full screen. So if he's throwing it at you, try to take it off of the screen with that. Call assist behind to cover it. Or you could try jumping in on that too. How minus is he on that? What'd that say? If it whiffs? Minus 61? Holy. Yeah, so minus 61 on that. So something you want to think about jumping in as well. But that's when you start playing better people, and then they know to throw or to call an assist when they throw it out, right? And they just tag after you try to jump in on them. Right, if I do this, I can easily just 2H after tag. But it's layers to this shit, right? It's just things to think about. That's pretty much all I have for just general tips against the character. There are more character-specific options that you have against him. Like I was mentioning earlier, Yasuo has the projectile invulnerable super. If you guys want more character-specific tech against Ekko, let me know in the comment section and I can help you as best as I can. Other than that, if you stayed this long, thank you guys for watching the video. I really appreciate it. Let me know what you thought, and if you have any suggestions, comments, anything, just let me know down below. I'll catch y'all later. Peace.